Another week in the Valley in baseball, and we turn the calendar to the month of May with the conference tournament looming at the end of the month. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Rawlings MVC Baseball First Pitch. My name is Derek Dockett, and as always, I'm joined by Shane Dennis. And Shane, I guess if we jump right into things, Bradley taking 2 or 3 Dallas Baptist with some drama Saturday night on ESPNU.
That was great that the nation got to see that. Hats off to Bradley, taking care of their business. They win 2 out of 3. And what I really like about Elvis Dominguez's team is that mix of young and veteran presence in their lineup. At the very top, you've got Mangieri, and Shadid is mixed in the middle. He's just a freshman. He's got 7 home runs. And then you got Spencer Gay and Paul Solka that you can kind of mix and match in there in the middle of that lineup with the experience. You know about Spencer Gay. We've talked about him a handful of times.
On the ground, base hit into left field. Here comes Green. Here comes the throw to the plate. Safe! And Bradley walks off with the winner. And they pour out of the dugout.
Big win for Bradley.
And Jean-Francois Garon with 2 strikes, the hero here in Peoria, as the Braves take
so they
2
got
out
to
of
be feeling good in Peoria.
Talking about the standings, no team made a bigger jump this past week than Indiana State, sweeping Missouri State. They now find themselves in second place along with Evansville. Just a great week for Indiana State.
Really was. They're 7-5 now in the league, and Mitch Hannes has got an interesting club. I like the makeup of his club. For example, he's had 3 Valley Pitchers of the Year, and each one of them have been different, and none of them are named Jeremy McKinney, their closer, who's had a very good year at the back end of that bullpen. And we've talked about Andy Young before, and it bears mentioning again. He had 4 hits this past weekend, and he seemingly was in the middle of every single thing they did offensively against Missouri State. He was either scoring the tying run or knocking in a run that either tied it or gave them the lead. Interesting club for Indiana State, and they will go to Wichita this upcoming weekend with a chance to not only get a little closer and make noise when you're talking about trying to catch Dallas Baptist, but it's real now with what Dallas Baptist had to go through against Bradley, and Indiana State keeping Missouri State reeling.
And finally, Illinois State, got to be great for them to get a series win, getting 2 or 3 versus Evansville. The Redbirds, we haven't talked about them a whole lot, but I'm sure they've got to be relieved to finally get the monkey off back and get a series win in the Valley.
Started off real slow in the league, and that just goes to show you that the perseverance from those veterans from Normal gets them right back in the race. They're within shouting distance now of 6th place in the league, and didn't think that'd be possible a couple of weeks ago, but the reigning Valley Player of the Week, Sean Beasley, had 10 hits this past week and weekend. He had 4 of them against Purdue, and Steve Heilenbach has quietly been a really good anchor on that staff for Illinois State. He's had 3 of his last 5 starts where he's put up a 0, including last weekend where he shut out Evansville for 6 innings. He now has 5 wins, his ERA at 2.67. So they're building a little something there in Normal and clawing and scrapping back into the race. And as you know, the standings are unbelievably jumbled, really now from top to bottom. It used to be, well, the top is, kind of established itself in Dallas Baptist, and the bottom has kind of established itself, but it continues to go upside down, and nobody is out of this thing.
And it's all going to lead us to the Valley Baseball Tournament in Terre Haute at the end of the month. It's going to be fun to be back in Terre Haute. They took care of us great the last time they hosted, and I'm sure it'll be a fun time again that last week in May. Shane, I appreciate your insight, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Look forward to it.